Hello there and welcome back to my EU4 campaign, playing as Qara Qoyunlu. It is currently 1473, and I'm about to do something quite drastic. Well, at least I think it's drastic. Maybe some people do this a bit more often, but this will be a first for me. I've been eyeing off this decision to change to Sunni religion, but I need my capital to be Sunni for that to happen. Now, obviously, well, not obviously, at the moment, Tabriz, which is up here somewhere. Where are you, Tabriz? There you are. They are Shia, so they can't do the conversion to Sunni. But if I was to move my capital, say to Baghdad or Tikrit, I could then convert the whole country to Sunni. And my reasoning behind this is A, to match religion of the Ottomans and Ak Qoyunlu, so it increases, relations with them. And it should also help me get a bit closer to religious unity, because it's getting lower and lower every time I take a province, and I'm pretty sure it's going to get worse as the game goes on. So I figured I might just transfer to Sunni now, so I'm hoping in the long term it will pay off. My admin power is a bit low, so when I do a conversion, I'm going to need to boost stability at the same time. Or do I just do it now? You know what, I'm just going to do it. It does require me to kick out the emirs though from Baghdad. I've decided Baghdad's probably the best choice because it's the highest development place that is under Sunni religion. Basra would have been a better choice, however, they are Shia. That's no good to me. So I'm going to go Baghdad, I'm going to kick the emirs out, which will lower their loyalty quite severely, but it's for the greater good, hopefully. I'll let a day tick over. Why can't I make that my capital? Do I have to wait a bit of time, do I? Why can't I do that? I've got the admin power I need. Oh, now I can. Okay, so now Baghdad is officially my capital. So I can now change religion to Sunni. Done. And it's giving me an event straight away. The Madhab of Qara Qoyunlu. As a young country, we are not yet patronizing any particular religious school. While there are many ways to follow God, we should have a specific guiding doctrine for our rulers to follow. So admin tech down. Aggressive expansion impact reduction. We're right. Development cost, not too fussed about. Or an extra merchant. I like the idea of the extra merchant. Let's do that one. Alright, stability dropped because of that big change. That's expected. To get that back up, I need 154, which is quite a bit. It has unlocked a couple of new decisions. I can adopt the title of the Caliphate. Bestow the title of Caliphate upon the Sultan to demonstrate his importance not only as our political leader, but also as our spiritual leader. Gives me a bit of yearly prestige, which I probably could use. That moves me towards legalism. I want to stay on the mysticism side so I can get some missionary strength and get these conversions happening. So I might leave that for the time being, but I can denounce sect practices, condemn any form of sect practice, and declare all practitioners as heretics. It lowers my unrest, which is good. It does legalism as well, but I think the unrest is worth it. Enforce religious unity. We must not abide the heretics in our realm. A harsh set of laws designed to target any followers of traditions of false imams and priests will allow us to marginalize any heretical influence within our society. So that gives me some missionary strength. My legalism isn't too bad, so I might adopt the title of the Caliphate just to a bit of prestige. It would slow the decay a bit. Alright. That was a pretty drastic change as far as I'm concerned. I can get a new idea. I'm ahead of time, so I might take that idea. Military traditions, and it lowers my next military tech anyway, so it's probably the best idea. So, military traditions. Military thought is constantly evolving, and we ensure that our military thought evolves with it. By encouraging a tradition of service amongst our nobility, to be a man of status is to be a man who has won glory on the battlefield. Although bravery and stuff like that is always useful, there is nothing quite like outclassing an enemy to make it easy. So that will lower my military tech cost in time. So I've got a disloyal estate of the emirs, which was expected. I could use 5 prestige and bump it a bit. I might do that because I do need manpower recovery. So I'm going to call a debt. Loses 5 prestige, but I think it's worth it. Whoa, why did it get worse? Oh, it's almost at that level to kick it back up a notch anyway. Alright, now it means I'm suffering from negative stability for the time being. Oh, I've fulfilled a mission. But first, profiteering in Tikrit. The citizens of Tikrit have grown tired of the local influence of greedy Mushashan merchants that they claim are using unfair advantages to outcompete local businesses. They demand that we step in to limit the influence of foreign traders on the area and reaffirm the privileges of our own merchants and artisans. If we do not act, they might take matters in their own hands. I might do this one. I might protect our trade, because it does lower unrest and increase trade power. I think at the moment, anything that lowers unrest for me has to be a good thing. Now, because I've changed to Sunni, my relations with Qara and the Ottomans has increased. So I fulfilled this mission of trustworthy allies. No country can stand alone in this world. We must build lasting relationships with other countries if we are to be able to grow and prosper long term. So it gives me my diplomatic reputation increase by 1 for 25 years. Oh, I've already got the second one. Acquire subjects. What good is power if no one recognises it? We must acquire subject states that pay us the kind of respect one would expect from a country like Qara Qoyunlu. Lowers my diplomatic annexation cost by 15%. That could be good because I'm probably going to... Ooh. No, we'll take that now. So I might do one of those soon. Creating a grand fleet might take a little bit longer. Okay. Now I'm still bleeding money. That is one of the issues I'm trying to fix. But I also do need to get conversions happening. So I'm going to send a missionary to Elam. And let's press play on this game. Just checking out some of these rebellions. Hissin Kafan's probably going to pop... No, it's actually disappeared. I think nothing's really too bad at the moment. Manpower is hurting. Oh, and so is income. I do have some massive income issues at the moment. Interest is one of those things that is hurting. And army maintenance. Got a fort there that doesn't Oh, I'll keep that open for a reason, I think. Now, I want to attack... I'm just not sure what to do about this money situation. Maybe I need to consolidate these regiments. I'll disband that weakest unit. I'm going to disband another one. So that's down to 10 and 2. Disband these ones. And almost improve stability, which will help hopefully with a few issues. I've got that merchant to place, don't I? So at the moment I'm collecting in Persia. My trade power just dropped dramatically for some reason. I wonder why that is. I'm just going to push some more trade this way. Why did I lose trade power so harshly here? Maybe what I'll do then, I might recall him. I might collect trade there. I might transfer that power. That might make my money issues a bit better. And as I expand back into Persia, then I can sort that out. Okay, so my army is back at full strength, what it is, which is lowered army maintenance a little bit. Scandal at the court. Sometimes a scandal would erupt in the royal court and would upset a monarch to the point where most diplomatic activity would come to a standstill until things quietened down a bit. Well, I can't afford to lose more stability, so I'm going to have to just gain some corruption and lose some ducats. Yeah, they're at war again. I think as soon as this war's over, I might try and declare my own. And get my spy network started again. He's not really doing much, so I might recall that merchant. And I'll just send him there to collect trade. Hopefully that will build up again over time. Okay, stability can be boosted back to at least 0. Hopefully that will mean something. Now, what are my targets again? This little group here. And they're allied with my ally, which is annoying. Is that something I could use to my advantage though? Could I? Hmm. Push these guys down here to try and strike out these Mushashan separatists. Charge is still quite high because of that issue earlier. Which I can fix some of my issues with culture. Because there are a lot of Mashriki culture. So I can spend some Diplo power and make that accepted. That should lower some unrest. Yeah, let's fix that problem. I think cards is going to happen no matter what happens. Still got this money issue. It's getting better. He's still going for war. Still think as soon as their war's finished, or if they don't want to join in, I mean they're only a one province minor. How much a threat can they be? No, but everyone's joining. No, I think I have to do this now. Debate over the philosophy of Ibn Arabi. Ibn Arabi was an Andalusian scholar and mystic, regarded by many Sufis as the foremost spiritual master. His pantheistic philosophy of the unity of being viewed all of creation as a manifestation of God, and invited worshippers to see divine beauty in all aspects of life, not merely in the traditional rituals of Islam. Ever since, debates have raged on over the compatibility of his philosophy with scholarly interpretations of Islam, with some going so far as to label him an unbeliever. For many Sufis, on the other hand, Ibn Arabi's philosophy became the foundational principles of their religious practice. Now we too are being asked to take sides. I'm just going to go towards mysticism, purely for the PT score. They're in so many wars right now that I think I have to join in the fun, or I'm going to miss out. I don't think I've got a choice, otherwise I'm just going to lose provinces. Alright. I'm declaring war on you as well. With Ardalan, I guess is my goal. I want Bitless to try and take care of that, please, if you would not mind. My general on this army here. Let's get some land for myself before I miss out. My heir is tolerant. They're going to move away more. Doesn't really matter now. Family ties. For the past couple of days, we've been entertaining a guest from the royal court of Ardabil, the once home of the Sultana. After a full week of hunting, feasting, and gossiping with the family, Parry's cousin is finally preparing to return to Ardabil. She assures us that she has a wonderful time, and it is with deep bowed gratitude that she says she will make certain to inform everybody back home about how kind the great Sultanate of Qara Qoyunlu has been to her, and continues to be her beloved cousin. Ah, so I gain 10 Diplo power. That's good. Now I need you guys can take that province if you wouldn't mind. Or I'll try and get there if I can. Had a little brief battle. Oh, Timmy's going to beat me to it. I think. Yes, they will. That's okay. Oh, that war's over. Wow. In that case, I'll try and get these last two provinces. I'm worried that I've missed out on things I really needed. No, I can get one of them. So I'm definitely going to take that province, that's for sure. But I think that will be an issue for later. Hopefully these rebels don't attack into there. Although if they do, it'll be the worst thing. So hopefully I get one province towards my goal of forming Persia. Until then, thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate the support. And as always, hope to see you next time. Take care out there.